In this video, I'm going to be going over Mawashi Geri, or Roundhouse kick. This kick is very versatile and it has a lot of variations. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a front leg and a rear leg Mawashi Geri. So starting with the front leg, I'm going to throw sideways first and then I will throw towards the camera. For a front leg, generally when we first teach this, we teach it with a step to help generate momentum and to help with the pivoting action that needs to happen when you go to throw the kick. So starting out in your fighting stance, you're going to want your body kind of on an angle. You don't want to be forwards, you don't want to be sideways. From this position, your back leg is going to step up to your front leg. When your back leg steps up, you want to go ahead and have your foot going sideways. This is going to help when you go to do the motion for your foot to pivot. As you step forward, your front leg is going to come up into chamber, and then as you go to extend, that's when you're going to pivot. So those two motions are going to happen at the same time. So I'm going to pivot and extend my leg. Now let's talk about the part of your foot that you're going to strike with. You can actually strike with two different areas of your foot. Which one you want to use usually depends on what you're hitting. When I am sparring or hitting a shield, I frequently will point my toes, almost like a ballerina. But when I am using this kick to break a board, I like to pull my toes back and hit with the ball of my foot. Ball's got a little bit more cushion, a little bit more meat to it, versus the top of my foot, there's not a lot of muscle or fat in between my skin and bones. So a couple more reps. Again, back leg will step up, front leg comes up into chamber, pivot and extend, retract, and then sit your leg down. So doing a couple reps going forwards. You do want to make sure that after you extend the leg, that you do pull it back. So you don't want to just kick out and drop down. You do also want to make sure that as you do the kick, that your knee comes straight up and it does not swing around. So that's kind of confusing because it is called a roundhouse kick, but make sure that knee is coming straight up. Now, demonstrating that same kick with the rear leg. The rear leg kick version requires you to do a 180 rotation. So, kicking with my back leg, my knee again is going to come straight up. So I'm not going to let it swing around. It'll come straight up as it does. I'm going to rotate this front foot about 90 degrees. And then as I go to extend the leg to finish the kick, I'm going to complete the rotation on the base foot while I extend the leg, and then again remembering to retract after I have thrown the kick. And again. Now I'll throw a couple going forwards. And that is Mawashi Geri, or roundhouse kick.